You're welcome. So, who do we have here?
The smart too.
Welcome once again. We would like to know your preparation for JAMB. Just within few minutes, can you tell us how you prepared for JAMB?
Okay, it was very stressful and it was a serious preparations because I was also preparing for WAEC and NECO along the line.
Oh, you were preparing for 3 exams along the line. That's beautiful. So, were you forced to write the JAMB exam, or you just thought of your own will to go for the JAMB?
Okay, so I did it on my own will, and because my colleagues were doing it, I felt like that was the right thing to do while rounding up my secondary school education.
Okay, obviously, you already said before that you were preparing for 3 exams before JAMB. We have some set of people that they had to wait for probably 2 years, 3 years to write JAMB. Do you have that intention of finishing your SSC and waiting for 2 years before going to exam, or you were just implored by your parents, or it was just your own will? We need to know that, please.
Okay, so I wanted to do it immediately. I was excited because it was my first time. So while rounding up my senior secondary school 3, I just joined my colleagues to register for JAMB and the other exams too. So the excitement was there. I didn't have anybody to force me, about it.
Okay, with the preparation now, in few minutes, can you tell us how? First of all, what was your JAMB cutoff mark? Like, what was your JAMB mark?
I got 230.
230. What were you aspiring to study then?
Okay, I didn't know. Or let me say I wasn't sure of the course I wanted to study, but I just wanted to have a very good mark. I didn't know if I wanted to go for law, as every art student want to, even if they were not sure what they entailed, or maybe because of the dressing style and all that. Let me just say I didn't know what I wanted to go for, basically.
So it's called 230. That's a fair mark. You really tried. So how did you prepare for that?
Okay, it was a serious one. I attended a boarding school and it was during the extension period that they organized for us, and I had to get past questions. I had to be serious. It's a matter of the mindset. I wasn't this wise back then, but I just had the mindset that, there was competition basically. So I wanted to also, do better and all that. So that's it.
Okay, you were preparing for 3 exams. How did you balance it all?
Okay, because JAMB comes first on a normal level before WAEC and NECO. WAEC and NECO are always in May, June, July, or let me say June, July, August.
Okay.
So JAMB is like May or April, depending on the calendar for the year. So since I knew JAMB was coming first, I got past questions relative to JAMB, and I joined my colleagues in group reading. So immediately JAMB was over, we had to shift our focus to the next.
All right. Okay, well, you had to do an English examination for JAMB and also for other exams too. But hope you are not mixing JAMB literary text with your WAEC or with your book literary text.
Okay, JAMB didn't require literary text basically. They just required fundamental knowledge in English language. Okay. So because I knew that I would treat literature and other texts in WAEC, whenever I'm reading those ones, I knew that my focus was for WAEC. And for JAMB, I was just learning figures of speech and other elements that we needed in general English knowledge.
So are you saying you do not read the text? Because I know JAMB do recommend a test per session.
Okay, speaking of text, we read Life Changer, and that was like a general book. I wouldn't say it's the literature text. Oh yes, it's a literature text. So it's just one, so it wasn't a big deal for me. Whereas I had so many literature texts to study, poems and proses as well in literature for WAEC and NECO.
So with all this now, I feel you are trying to let us know that while preparing for your 3 exams, you were academically prepared already. Not like you stopped in between or you picked, or that should serve as a lesson for someone out there. While taking a WAEC and NECO, she was also preparing for JAMB. Obviously, her brain will be as sharp as anything then. So thank you. We hope to have you once again.
Thank you
your
so
name
much.
again?
The smart too.